Hey, Prescott. Okay, I put together a list of, it looks like 11 things that we've learned about sleep habits. Okay, first thing, this is based on research plus 409,000 nights of sleep data. So, first of all, everyone has different sleep cycles. Some people are early birds, some people are late night owls. And most importantly, their circadian rhythms will overlap at different times. So, when all people are asked to wake up at the same time, this is number two, getting people to wake up at a specific hour and minute can be advantageous to some, but it can be heavily detrimental to many. For many people, by waking up just 20 minutes after their sleep cycle is in light stage sleep, they end up ruining their day, and it becomes. And for um, number three, the detriment of waking up at the wrong time can actually compound into worse performance over time. So waking up at the wrong time and not getting enough sleep is bad once, but if it happens every day consistently, it can compound to much worse effects, both from a body perspective, like a health perspective, as well as from a performance perspective. Um, okay, number four, um, information about proper sleep can be calculated using an accelerometer for tracking, using the heart rate, using temperature, and using respiration. So by adding the heart rate and the accelerometer data, you're able to calculate information about whether or not someone has gotten enough sleep and if the sleep is high quality or low quality. The two most important are heart rate and accelerometer. Temperature and respiration are just nice to have. Number five, the best way to detect all of this information is with a wrist-based wearable. This gives you the best bang for the buck. It's very close directly to the user. It has high battery life, so the user doesn't have to take it off. You get very accurate motion tracking. Number six, the ideal info, the most important information. So basically how we track this. So heart rate will stay at a specific number throughout the day, typically above 60 beats per minute. But this is how we detect when someone goes directly into sleep. When the heart rate drops rapidly, you're able to detect sleep. Number seven, if you add on temperature and respiration changes, you can detect instantly when a user goes to sleep. So now we know that a user has fallen asleep when their heart rate drops and their temperature and respiration have a distinct change. Number eight, using the three-axis accelerometer, which is like a motion tracker, we can detect sleep cycles. So we know that they progress throughout the night from light sleep to deep sleep to REM sleep. Number nine, light vibration during light sleep is typically enough to wake a person up. This will happen sometime between 0 and 20 minutes before their set alarm time. Number 10, having a zap that makes sure the user is out of bed is the best way to make sure that they get up and they're alert. And number 11, using the heart rate monitor, we can detect HRV, so that's heart rate variability. That's the variation between heartbeats. Um, so using that heart rate information, we can detect the stress levels of a sailor or of a person for the day. So that means that like if someone got a high quality sleep and they woke up at the right time, their heart rate variability value, their stress level will be low. Their heart rate variability will be high, and that means that their stress level is low. Which means that they're going to have a much lower chance of injury and they're going to have higher executive function, meaning they're going to have more willpower that day. Whereas if they got poor sleep or they woke up at a bad time, they're going to have a higher chance of injury and lower willpower, lower quality of execution. So those are 11 things I've learned.